This is that terminal in 1938. The motorman on the left is Ben Eiler. And here's Ben in 1951, next to the old potbelly stove in the Thurmont trolley station. This is from a photo story for the Baltimore Sun. The trolley takes on mail from the Western Maryland Railway's Baltimore to Cumberland main line. The car takes off, stopping at the Thurmont trolley station to pick up a few passengers. The H&F Railway, through the lens of Maryland's great photographer, A. Aubrey Bodine. Trolley enthusiasts from all over the East came to ride this colorful line. From the genial railway superintendent, Ed Mance, they could charter a car for a day for $20, and usually everyone had a turn at the controls. Fans like Ira Perlman, Jerry Cunningham, Bob Crockett, Charles Hauser, and Raleigh D'Adamo brought along movie cameras, which have made this show possible. Most fans were men, but women took their turns at the controls as well. This is unbridled joy. But time was running out for the H&F's last line. Western Maryland steam engines pulling passenger cars were giving way to diesels pulling freight cars. And the trolleys were being done in further by the automobile. By now, many families had two. That's all that remained of the fleet of combines. And these babies were old, over 30 years old. They had seen plenty of service. They had seen some of the most beautiful scenery in the East. They'd gotten to meet some nice people. What do I mean? Well, of course these trolleys knew their passengers. These aren't buses or rapid transit cars. Are they inanimate objects? I don't think so. These are H&F trolleys. I truly think they had a soul. You ask a motorman, he'll tell you each car handled differently, and no two cars looked alike. This is the Thurmont station in 1933 and in 1953. Time standing still, but not forever. The following year, it all came to an end. I was in high school and working for WJEJ. I volunteered to broadcast from the last car, February 20th, 1954. I'm the dejected 17-year-old in the light suit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carol James speaking to you from car number 172 of the Hagerstown and Frederick Railway.
I spoke with Charlie Lyon, later president of Potomac Edison.
The trolley is really outmoded, but it was the keystone and the original foundation of the whole system, so there's a good deal of sentiment attached to seeing the last one fade out of the picture.
The man on the left, R. Paul Smith. Along the final trip, he spent some time at the controls.
Sure, I'm an old hand at that job. My first connection was in 1919 with this particular line as a clerk and general handyman.
And from then, you've worked yourself up to president of Potomac Edison.
I've been president of Potomac Edison for 25 years. I rode the first car that went out here, and I'm now on the last one.
On the return trip, one of the trolley poles came off the wire. Retired motorman Henry McGackey was up on the roof quick as a flash, despite his 60-some years, making the repairs. And soon the car was on its way. The women of Hood College presented songs and flowers to Mr. Smith and to the last trolley. Bill Sweeney, trolley mechanic, summed it up pretty well.
I hate to see them go because no modern buses will ever have the fascination that the old trolley cars will have for us rail fans.
That was the last interurban to run in Maryland over 40 years ago. These colorful H&F trolleys had outlived their usefulness, they said, but for many of us, they will always provide fond memories. They live in beautiful